You muted, sis.
I just realized that. Yo, I do it every time.
Yeah,
But what to say? This is
muted, sis.
the welcome introduction and roll call.
That's
I've been
what's
thinking
up.
we gonna get you. We've been ready since 9:59. But anyway, welcome to the most hated show on YouTube with a couple of upgrades. I hope you enjoy them. I love shiny things. So I hope you like them too. But we appreciate everybody for joining us for this episode of our Galaxy and Beyond. We're going to be tackling very complicated, complex subject. I'm gonna keep it real simple though. I'm not even gonna go that deep. Perhaps we'll do a part two. I'll gauge that if there's any questions um, or other interests, but I'm gonna give you the gist of it. Definitely show you an awesome video and some awesome visuals. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. But how you feeling, Anthony? What
Oh,
up, man?
I'm doing pretty good, sis. Your nephew got out the hospital today, so that's a big up, big plus, big
Okay.
plus.
Yes.
Um,
Fight, 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 fight.
yes, indeed. It's been 7 weeks, but
I
you know,
know. I
we
know.
out of there, and that can, you know, that's been a load on me for the past few weeks, but we've been pushing through.
We
Um,
have.
I
We
see
have.
you've been I see you've been in the lab though. I like what you done come up with. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
I see you in the lab getting your
Very.
groove on.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Acquiring some new skills, trying to figure some stuff out. It's gonna get better and better every time. I keep telling you. I
Yeah,
look
that's
back
what's
on the
up.
first shows and I was like, that's okay, but it's all about evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. So
Yeah, that's
that's
what
what
it's
we're
all about. Getting better.
facts. Well, shout out to nephew. We love you. Cause
Oh,
I
definitely.
know I do. I always ask. Um, I'm fighting in my heart for him.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. But how you doing? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good.
That's what's up.
I've been real good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh
That's what
boy.
we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
I can't complain. You feel me? I cannot
yeah.
complain.
I mean, real life ain't no joke. You know,
No, no.
it's real. So
Yeah. But I'm I'm gonna be able to fulfill a promise I made to my aunt. So I'm really happy about that. You know,
yeah,
I'm really happy about that. I'll share the good news when it comes, or maybe not, because I'm real private about about particular things. I'll share
oh
some
yeah,
things, but I ain't sharing everything. I'm just all right. These YouTube streets are crazy. Ain't got time.
yeah. These jokers out here, man, just plumb foolish. You know?
Foolery. But I appreciate, I appreciate everybody that got my name in their mouth. I thank you. You feel me? I didn't know that I live rent free in your head, so I appreciate you. Thank you. It's all good for me though, because you don't live rent free in my head at all. I don't even speak your name. That'd be the funny. But anyway, we're not gonna
It's
do that.
just such and such now.
Yeah, it's just such a new. I know who I'm talking about type. Yeah, but we're not gonna, this is a rah-rah free zone. So always gonna keep it like that. I ain't gonna do too much because this is a good juju situation. So yeah, only good juju, only good juju, only good juju.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just want to make sure that you all like and subscribe.
Now make sure when
Oh,
they ask for bad juju, you make sure you give them bad juju.
I'm a serve them up.
Cause sometimes they ask for that.
All right. So yeah, Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you share the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Did I steal that from Bobby Binger too? Ah, oh well. They already said I copy him anyway. So why not? That's my homie. He gonna let me. Don't matter. I ain't finna get no stripes. Oh, thank you, Lisa. But it's the shout out time. So Anthony, you wanna shout out everybody?
Let's get it. Peace to you, Miss Bennett.
Facts.
Appreciate you showing up and all your hard work. Appreciate that. Let me see. Chilemwe, my brother. Appreciate you showing up as always, bro. Appreciate you. Gary B, my brother. Appreciate you showing up as always. Lamar, peace to you, fam. Appreciate you. Zane, what's happening? Peace to you. Appreciate you showing up. Neil Spike in the house. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Sonic, always in the house. Appreciate you. And you're absolutely right. Advanced telescopes are a gold mine. Absolutely. And who else? Vyasa, Gullah in the house. As always, appreciate you, fam.
No dominoes over here in space. Yeah, we do got space dominoes. Yeah, we do. But I'm gonna leave it alone. It's different with the gravity, you feel me? Nah, I'm gonna leave it up.
And we got the Cali Enigma in the house. Salute, fam.
Shout out Cali.
Kung Fu Hebrew. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you. And yeah, y'all, I did a little research. Y'all should be able to slam them dominoes on the sun shield that they got on web. It's good and flat. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
But do it on the cool side. Don't do it on the hot side because it might melt the domino in your hand.
Oh man.
So you do it on the cool side. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh man. Did you get Choco Kitty in there?
No, I didn't see it. Peace to you, Choco. Oh, yeah, she just came in. Peace to you, Miss Choco Kitty. Peace to you. 5 times. What up with you?
And Barrick in the building. Barrick.
Yeah, Gary Barrick in the house. I need to get with you too, Gary, man. We keep missing each other.
Yeah, shout out to Zane. If you said his name, I'm gonna say it again.
Most definitely.
One of my favorite people. So
already.
Yeah.
Mac Rob just showed up in the house.
Mac Rob in the building.
PseudoKillas official.
So you ready for this, Anthony?
I like that. That's nice, though, sis.
It's the space forecast.
Let's get it. Hey, with this space forecast, I want y'all to do something for me. And you ain't not for right now, but for next week's show. Get whatever your favorite, it's a lot of them out there too. Miss Juju done went through all the astronomy apps that'll make, things where you can actually see what I'm talking about. So if you got one, load it up. I personally like Stellarium. That's my favorite, but it's many of them out there, to fit your preference. But you can see what's happening all over the night sky. So I'm gonna start with what I'm doing tonight. If you look to the north of wherever you find the North Star, it's a lot going on in the north this time of year. You got some constellations that actually show, one of the arms of the Milky Way. And in those constellations you see in the north, there's Cephas, which has a bunch of open star clusters and nebulas in it. You got Cassiopeia, which is on the rise. Andromeda is rising. So there's a lot going on, but those are things that you need a telescope for. So let's talk about what you can see with the naked eye or with, a pair of binoculars.
Mm-hmm.
There's the moon, of course. We just come out of full moon. So the moon is going to be the most prominent object in the sky. Very beautiful, during this phase, as it's not full. I think we was full moon over the weekend. I'm thinking, can't remember the exact day, but it's very beautiful. So you can get out, check out the moon. You'll be able to see Saturn if you're up about midnight, 1:00. Saturn will be rising in the east, and it'll look like a very bright star to the naked eye. But with a pair of binoculars, you can actually make out what, the rings. You can't see them, but you can tell that it's something there. It looks like the planet might have ears, because that's what a lot of, you'll hear a lot of people say. But like I say, with the naked eye, it'll look like a star, a very, very bright star. Jupiter will be rising about, I want to say about 3:30ish, about 3:30. You'll be able to see Jupiter rising in the east with Mars a little bit behind it. They were in conjunction here few days ago. They were right side by side. And now it looks like Jupiter is pulling off from it. But Mars, if I'm not mistaken, Mars may be in opposition. I mean, maybe in doing its little thing. That word, I don't want to mention that word, but
You don't want
know
to
what I'm talking about.
The retrograde. That word, you don't want to mention that word, the retrograde word.
I don't want to mention that word, because that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like, but that's not what it is.
It's optical illusion, y'all.
Yeah, all it means is the Earth is inside of Mars's orbit. So this is
Mars goes past, it looks like it's going
back. The Earth is gonna pass Mars in its orbit. So it makes it look like Mars stops and turns around and go back the other way.
Right.
But it's an optical illusion. Yeah. That's not what's happening. Mars is not stopping and turning around and going back and then coming back again. No, it looks that way because Earth is passing by it inside its orbit. So Earth is closer to the sun than Mars is.
Right.
One revolution around the sun for the Earth is 365 days. For Mars, it's over 600 and some days. So it's almost not quite double, but almost double.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's further away.
The more you know. Right. Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Mars is stopping and going back and then coming back again, but that's not what's happening, I can assure you. So that's one of the things you can see.
I just want to add though, it's optical illusion, but it's a cool one though.
Oh, it's dope.
I think that is super cool, but yo, don't make it crazy. Okay.
Don't do that.
Do not make it crazy.
And peace to you, Thurman. Appreciate you showing up as always.
Yeah, shout
Appreciate
out,
that.
Mm-hmm.
But and there's plenty of stars, you can see. Now I know in the bigger cities it's kind of tough because all you can see are the brightest objects in the sky. But if you can get out on the countryside away from all, the city, you can see a lot of stuff. And in the darker area you can get in,
no light,
the better off you can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Andromeda is beautiful. I mean, it's in the sky, it looks like a smudge, but it's different from anything else in the sky. So know it's not a star. So that's, if you ever have the opportunity, get out of the city and look up. You'll be amazed.
Let me add a suggestion. So if you live like in Florida near the beach, This time of the year, I think it's like May to October. What is it? Oh, it's like turtle nesting season.
Mm-hmm.
So a turtle nesting season, they have to limit the light pollution, right? So the like all the condos on the beach and everything have to cut, the lights off at a certain
Yeah.
time. So that I'm just giving you that as a tip. Like if you're near in Florida, or if you're near anywhere in the beach and they have that, look, y'all. If sorry if I messed this up, but I don't know if turtle nesting season just in Florida. I don't know, so I don't want to say for sure, but just check. But I know in Florida we have that option. So, the beach is a great place to go because at a certain time at night, all the lights are out. So it helps to eliminate the noise pollution. Of course, the ocean has no lights over it except for the
Mm-hmm.
moon, but you still can see some pretty awesome stuff. That's just my tip with that. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a good tip there too, because like you say, there's no lights over the ocean. So all you really like tonight, all you would have to deal with is the moon, which makes it kind of tough, but the darker the better. That's basically what it is. The darker the better. And peace to you, Keenan. Peace to you. Thank you for showing.
Yeah. Shout out.
And but if you can look to the south without any light pollution, that's where I don't want to say your thing, but Sagittarius A star is, that's where it's at. Now we
Boy,
can't take
Sagittarius is rule the world.
I
In
can't
the
take a picture
universe.
of it, but you can actually see the region, and there's a lot going on in the center, looking towards the center of the galaxy. And that's what that is. So if you look into the south, you're looking towards the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and that's where our supermassive black hole lies
Correct.
within the Sagittarius constellation. So you got a lot going on in the south. Like I say, it's gonna be hard with the moon, but next week sometime you got a clear night, because we're heading into new moon now, which will be around, I want to say maybe about like the first of the month, second will be new moon.
Right.
So it's really, really dark all
We just
night.
we just had what, the super orange moon 2 days ago.
The blue moon, I think it was blue. But whatever it was a full moon. They got a name for it for every month, and it's the same full moon, But it's good for conversation pieces or whatever. But whatever moon they say it is, go out and look at it because it is beautiful. That is the moon. The moon is spectacular. That's a beautiful sight, and it don't cost you no money to do that. You know what I'm saying? 2-3
Right.
minutes. Go outside, look at it. Woo, that's beautiful. And
Right.
hey, that's that. So
Gotcha.
we'll be looking towards the west, continuing to wait, on the nova that should be happening here. That's predicted to happen pretty soon, sometime this year. That'll be to the west. So you should be able to see it with the naked eye once it happens. It'll look like a star, but it'll be something different, and you can actually say you saw a supernova. I mean, a nova, not a supernova. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, but a nova, and that is a binary system between a white dwarf and a star that's actually going into a different phase. It's puffing up, and some of that star's material is being attracted gravitationally to the white dwarf. And once it reaches a certain limit, the white dwarf is going to blow it off. It's not going to explode or blow up, but what it's going to do, it's just going to be a nova. It's a recurring thing, happens like every 80 years. And it's going to, blow all that material off,
What is
which
that?
will,
Beetlejuice?
I'm sorry, what you say, sis?
Which one are you talking about?
The one that's coming up that predicted before the end of the
Oh,
year.
the one that we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
That'll be toward the west. So
Okay.
any night you come out, look towards the west. You know, the west is where the sun sets. And, you know, you look up towards, you know, in that area, and hopefully you'll catch it as it happens. So I'm waiting on it. You know, I have my before picture. Now I'm waiting to get the after. And then we'll be able to compare the two. So yeah, that's pretty dope. But that's pretty much the whole night sky for this week.
Nice.
And next week we'll dive into a few more things. I guess next week I can get more into what you can see with the telescope.
Okay.
But tonight I just really wanted to concentrate on your visual, what you can actually see.
That's
like I said, it's light pollution depends on your area, but the darker the skies, the better viewing you'll get. So small pair of binoculars, your cell phone ain't bad either.
Right.
You know. So there you go, fam.
Facts. I want to add one little tidbit to the space forecast for this week, and it is this.
And peace to your posterior. Appreciate you showing up. Peace, fam. Senegal, that's what's up.
We the new Africa. We the new Africa. Elevate. We ain't here to negotiate. Unity is all we need. Futures I was at Godspeed. Came forth from no division.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't want to do too much of the music, but Senegal launches its first satellite with Falcon 9. So that means, again, you had US and Senegal, continent collaboration, two different continents collaborating for that endeavor. I just wanted to share that with you all. That was pretty... I saw that. I just recently saw that, and I was like, wow, that's pretty dope. So...
yeah, that's what's up. That's what's happening.
So I did share a couple articles, and the video you can watch again at home in the description box. But yeah, shout out to Africa. And so with that, because I think it's Nat Turner's birthday today, so I had to wear my red, my black, and my green.
So you doing it, sis?
My hair. I didn't feel like it. I was like, it looked like nanny plaits, the old school big fat plaits. I was like, ooh, but I was like, boy, I ain't got time for that. But yeah, that red, black, and green. What up, God Killer? Holla at the people.
Peace to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, thank you. You muted. You muted.
Yeah, you muted, fam.
Let me get that, man. Come on, man. You know how you just finished your drive-by.
I'm done with you, bro.
I still got that residue. Yeah, I mean, when the police come get you, they check for residue.
You got gunshot residue all on your hands.
Yeah, I got residue. I had to wash up. I had to scrub down. The residue was gone. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of people bad mouthing the organization, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get tired of that, man. I just get tired of that. You know what I mean? Bad mouthing the intelligent people we got around us just to get me. Come on, man. How the PseudoKillas not science advocates, yo? If y'all don't believe it, ChatGPT do. The world say that the PseudoKillas are science advocates, right? Based off of the evidence-based approach,
right?
Based off the work in this show, gave a whole critique of what we need to be, and we fit all the criteria. You talk to experts. Excuse me, Anthony, are you engaged in talking to experts? I want to make sure I ain't tripping because they say I'm tripping. Are you engaged in talking to experts?
Yes, sir. He's been live on the show.
Yes, yeah.
You know, a few times.
Right.
A few times.
Two.
Not once.
Three.
So here's just the interview. He a person you can say, hey, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking. Okay.
Yep.
So we all got our personal experts we can talk to. I
Yes, we
don't got a
do.
showboat. You know what I'm saying? But it's the truth, right? So that's part of being a science advocate is put yourself around experts. Just say that.
Correct.
Right? I don't got no degree. I don't know. You got a degree. You got a degree, Anthony? Anthony got a degree, right?
Nope.
But if you got to read the criteria, we're gonna do a whole PseudoKillas show on the criteria and what makes you a science advocate, right? None of the shit he was saying. You can be a scientist, right? Right. He talking about a science communicator. That's cool. You can do all the stuff he's saying, but he left out, you know, the concerned citizens.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was probably deliberate, dog.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you give him too much credit.
Oh man.
I don't think he actually did, because he can actually stir the video. He can watch half of a video, like he said, and not understand what the video is saying and mischaracterize. Didn't do an apology. I apologize. That's the first time they got me.
You got yourself, buddy. We just talked about it.
Yeah.
Right, we over here surrounded by science.
Died at his own source. Ain't that what you say?
His own source. That makes no sense.
Every time.
Crazy. So while he in the morning time making videos about me, I'm advocating science to a college class.
Mm-hmm.
You putting in the work.
Right? Smiling. Yeah, like
you putting in.
I had a nice shirt on, though. I can't, you know what I mean?
I know you had the button down. We know.
Like you, Anthony, you do the same thing, bro. So we're gonna take advantage of all our skill sets, yo. All that's in the work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some shit you don't gotta talk about, yo. It's about getting that funding right, yo, so we can be good, right?
Most definitely.
100 miles an hour, yo. Trust me, yo. Laying the groundwork is, you know what I mean? If something is real, yo, it take time, yo. People gotta see you're serious about what you're doing.
Yeah, most definitely.
Consistent, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the program and already went to the White House. See, I ain't never seen nobody in the community do that. I ain't mean to show the White. I had to show the White House. I ain't want to do it.
Why you had to do it?
Well, you force your hand, dog. You know, sometimes people force your hand.
Try not to talk about, I try not to show, my literature, use the paper and a legitimate journal. I don't like to do that because it's like I'm bullying people. I mean, I don't like to really tell them that you serious at what you do. I don't like to bully them like that, but that's like bullying. That's like stepping on
bullying. It's not bullying, though.
Sometimes they ask for it, dog. You got to give them what they want.
That's not bullying.
I like to talk
bullying
about the
is like usually unprovoked. You can say
man, I try to lay back and have fun. You know what? I think I'm gonna work on cussing people out because I think they starting to like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got some that love it.
I think they try to like use that against us, and they try to, we're all a reflection on the group, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to take that piece. See, I got a game, like, some people just got a jump shot, right? Some people just got a handle. I just think I got a full range of my game. Yeah, like I don't gotta, that ain't even my go-to. My go-to is slowing it down and having a conversation like this. Then I can hear what you don't know.
Yeah.
Know how to attack your silly arguments.
Yeah.
You're a well-rounded player.
I try to stay away from that. So I just try to cripple myself. I like to put two hands behind my back in the fight. I'm hitting with the movement. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean, come on, yo. We got a dedicated team. They always try to say it's me, yo. But it's the dedicated team around us, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You get my point?
Most definitely.
Like they don't see the hard work you put in, yo. They try to say it's me, and you hide behind this. No, yo, like this SpaceAgeAfrican Astronomy Club, yo. I mean, me and you started, yo, but you the fundamental catalyst of it, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And out of respect and honor, yo, you asked me would I be interested in, and we developed a name. You was respectful with every piece of it, yo, but that's your baby, yo. Don't get it wrong, yo. Like you bust your head with the studies, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's like who doing that?
Putting in that work, dog.
Did you show you ain't even showed your pictures? You ain't showed our catalog lately? You ain't showed the new shit?
No, we can't show everything. That's the incentive to join the Discord, okay?
Yeah, it's all in the Discord for sure. But we've been dropping pictures on here.
Yeah, we'll drop the picture when we premiere the picture. You feel me? We premiered the picture.
No, I just want to Juju running around here getting on everybody's nerves because she like to push the content. She want to make sure the content is, you know what I mean? Get this. She's like the damn programmer. Her and Miss Tiff make sure the shows is right. You know what I'm saying? Like Juju, you know, she focus on that. Miss Tiff focus on this. They program. They make sure they program directors, yo.
And them sisters doing a damn great job too, dog.
What?
We on another level.
Dude, you see the clips coming out? I looked at the clip. I said, damn, I got 500 views in that clip.
Right.
Juju, I'm chained with.
I said, damn. Come on, man. Y'all know we at the tip of the iceberg, yo. I don't do no plan, yo. Once I see people is serious and I ain't got no rats around me stinking up the joint, then I uncover my hand. Then I start unfolding my hand because I'm always working in the background. I'm gonna always make sure, yo, we stay here, cut above everything around the show, because that's just my nature, yo. If I'm gonna be on the corner, yo, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
When them boys show up at the corner, yo, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have to search real hard to know who it is. They gonna have to we ain't gonna be sloppy, gonna be real organized. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always say, yo, nigga, police ain't never got us, yo. The federal government got to get us.
Ain't never got me.
For real.
Y'all lunching.
Ain't never got me.
Your police ain't never got me. Yeah,
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all tripping. They slow. If you getting locked up by the police, you super slow. The one time I did get locked up, I don't even feel like talking about it here. But the point I want to make here, yo, is that, yo, we stay a cut above, yo. And now I realize that's why they hate so much. Big up to the Black Panther, yo.
Big up to
tireless worker, yo.
Facts.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Make the hive go. She make the hive go.
Facts.
Big up to the people that we had a spectacular conversation today.
Yeah, in the town hall.
Choco Kitty. She was full blown, full tilt. I was
but she bringing the conversation though.
I'm like this. Damn, you missed me.
Yeah.
I'm just, what I'm saying is, yo, it's the engagement of intelligent thought to see groups of Black people, but not only males, but see females start to gather. You start to understand how special it is.
You got to have that balance, dog.
Yeah,
we got a lot of Gideon, all of them, Mongo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that Army tough.
Omar, man, pick up the Omar, man. You know what I mean? I'm with you, Omar. I know you had an issue going on. I don't want to disclose that, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, pick up the Omar, man. All right.
Facts.
And so, you know what I mean? Like, this is where this was happening, yo. We ain't what's up, yo. We was happening, yo.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Anthony, you know where we was at and where we at now, yo?
Shit, we done came a long way, dog.
Yo, we just at the tip, yo.
Still got a long way to go.
Yo, we just at the tip, yo. And you can follow the visual, pictorial evidence. You can show your first pic. Where your first picture at, yo? Let them just see your first picture, yo.
Let me see. It's in the catalog.
You see the growth. Who in the conscious community have a catalog? Who? Right, can't even name them. Anthony said, yeah, you know, astronomy clubs, you'll have catalogs. So we can build the catalog. Come on, man. We in the game, yo.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, man. What's going on, Mr. Darryl?
Lineup.
Huh?
Starting lineup. We don't ride no benches over here.
Nah, yo, we got a full team. Yo, Force 10 from Navarro. Yo, they playing. Yo, they always, wow, y'all trying to protect. Man, we protecting the brand, yo. That's crazy, yo. We protect the brand, yo. The brand is for African American communities, yo. Right? It's for the human community, yo.
Facts.
At all times, dog. Protecting the brand at all times.
Right. We ain't doing no slime ball stuff, yo. We express ourselves, yo. Come on, man.
I ain't
like, come on, man. I'm saying, you know, I'm built for it, yo. I like I'm built for it tough.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I'm used to it, yo. We ain't bubbling, yo. Ain't nobody trying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss Juju, I just emailed you that picture, my very first.
Put the first picture up there, yo.
Very first.
I was like, what the hell is that?
It's all blurry and
I say, what the hell?
Goodness.
I say, man, is that? I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, so how class going today? I hope I ain't coming to interrupt the damn class.
Oh no, we ain't started yet. We were just, chopping it up a little bit. Like you say, letting the people get in the building.
I'm in there.
But we're gonna get off into that spectroscopy though.
Spectroscopy. Don't tell me. Spectroscopy. Don't tell me. Don't say it. Go, Juju, pronounce it for me.
Spectroscopy.
Spectroscopy with a
Tros.
Spectros.
Yes. Copy.
Spectroscopy.
Yeah.
Spectroscopy.
Correct.
Just think about when
I ain't listening, y'all, nigga. I ain't get that.
The end of it is copy. You know what I'm saying? You being fancy with the copy. Spectroscopy.
Truth right there, yo. That's what it is, yo. We'll tell the truth. Yeah,
I was thinking
people won't allow me to say it properly.
But it took me a minute to get it too, so don't be feeling crazy.
There you go. See, Zane broke it down for you. Yeah.
Spectroscopy.
Yeah.
Spectroscopy. See, it's a tool right there, Mister. Yo, I'm telling you, need that. Going, girl.
He said the tooth.
Spectroscopy.
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister, yo. I know it is, yo.
It is.
Yeah, right. Okay, first I'm thinking something wrong with me, yo. It ain't.
Like interferometer and words like
interferometer. I can say interferometer. I can say that. Huh?
Trapezium. I was killing those.
I can say that. Trapezium. I can
yeah,
say
but I was having a tough time.
Yeah, I said that right. So
crazy up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't me. It's the damn word.
It's the word. It's the word.
Ain't no way I can just pronounce them two words you just pronounced and can't pronounce that one. It's something with that one. Yeah. That's a chief X word right there.
But Zane broke it down though. You see that on the screen?
Spectroscopy.
That's it right there.
I can't. It's a tongue. I can't say it fast. Spectroscopy.
I mean, I have to think about it. You feel me? When I'm reading, I have to
take my
time to think about it.
Yep. That's Andromeda, but you see how blurry that is.
It only gotten better.
Yo, you tripping?
Yeah, it only got better. No, that's Andromeda and the other stars.
No, the joke for me is to see how the first picture is, and then if y'all was to see the last picture, yo, is so much growth and development in that, yo.
Facts.
It's crazy.
You got that last one, Miss Juju?
You emailed it to me?
I'm about to right now.
Okay.
Proud of that catalog, boy.
Me too.
But yeah, it's been a journey, man. But I appreciate you, bro. You've been right there with me, you know. But it's
you just gotta schedule it better next time you're in town, yo. Just crazy. You gotta make sure we gotta be locked in all the way that man can't come down to the studio, yo. We do a show, yo. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, I most definitely be a little better with the logistics.
Yeah, let's get that one set up right, yo. We ain't gonna miss 3 times in a row, yo. That's too much.
That's too much. Y'all tripping.
That one in.
Yeah, we tripping.
And this one, right? Okay, this one. These are the last 2 that I actually did. Okay, I sent you one, Miss Juju. Here come the second one. I got some more in the pipeline I'm working on.
Showing you emails.
Make sure y'all get in that Discord.
Houses and shit.
What? It's not my business. Golly. Jesus.
I'm a nosy nigga because them
Oh
niggas be
my
on us, yo. So I can look
God.
at them niggas like this.
Stay in my business.
I'm like
right?
this.
Jesus.
They be on us, yo. So I got to have a fire back,
That's
yo.
funny.
I got to have a fire back,
Well,
yo.
you're-
They be tripping, yo.
You did that. That's
What?
hilarious.
What?
Hey, and I got a new addition.
What you got?
It's not coming up.
I got me a new scope.
Damn.
No, you
So,
didn't.
And I done moved up to the intermediate level. I done found out how you can tell what level you on.
What?
It's the verbiage and the equipment. So when you get to talking about equipment and you know the conversation that go along with it, I was told that's how you can tell what level you on. And I done moved up to the intermediate level.
Oh, so I'm in the trash can level with it.
No,
I
I wouldn't say that.
Goddamn telescope.
You said
Look, I got the telescope.
Ain't nobody said that. But you.
Let me show my the hell with that. Nigga, I'm gonna show you mine. Hey, come on. Can y'all see mine?
Yeah, dog, you got some fire. You need to take it outside. Is it?
You take it outside. Y'all see it, right?
Yeah, we see it.
In the trash can. That's the trash model.
No, man. You ain't never in the
trash model. If y'all ain't got one of them, you can't be in Space Age African astronomy. Just want to let y'all know. The requirement is a telescope. Oh, that's the last one, ain't it?
That one, yeah. Well, it's one after that I just dropped. I sent y'all.
See that difference? That's like Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness joint. What was it? What did you remember the pixie series? You know the pixie they have on that, yo. Yeah. That look like that, don't they, yo? They always did call the pillars of heaven or something, right?
Yeah, that's what they call the pillars of creation. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Got serious. That's serious right there. See,
them star forming regions. It's stars forming in those pillars. In those are clouds of gas and dust.
Nursery.
Yeah, star nursery. Stars are being born.
Formation.
Yeah. Did you get the second one, Miss Juju?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, that's where stars are being born.
Stars are born. Nursery. See that? And they got birth control in there too, don't they?
Nah, I don't know about that.
Nah, what you talking about, Juju Mountain? Juju, you ain't know they had birth control in there, yo?
Yeah, I know.
Now, this here is a planetary nebula. They call it that. It ain't got nothing to do with planets, though, but that's a star like the sun at the end of its life. And the star itself is directly in the center. So what it's doing, it's blowing off its outer layers, all of its hydrogen is being blown off. And it's going to leave a white dwarf. So that'll be a white dwarf in the middle there. Once, all that gas is dissipated, and that's going to, go into, say, like when you have other stars that go off and then a supernova goes off, that heat and that pressure starts to compress all these different gases and mix them up, and it's going to form another star. So that's what's happening right there. That's a star dying, but it's going to be recycled into another star eventually. And that process takes a very long time, But yeah. And this is, they call it the Helix Nebula. And it's one of those objects you can see with a telescope. Obviously, you can't see it with the naked eye, but with your telescope, you'll be able to see it. Now, it won't be this clear. This is processing. I've stacked like 2 nights worth of photographs and compressed them to get this one picture. Then, go in and make some adjustments to it, clean it up, get all the noise out, kind of highlight the colors. But those are the natural colors. I never change any of the colors on my photos. There's people that do it and they look beautiful, but
yeah,
I like to bring the natural colors, what I'm saying? So that's actually the natural colors of the nebula. So if you look at a picture from Hubble, or I don't know how many ground-based telescopes have a picture of it, but I know Hubble has one, and you're gonna pretty much see the same thing.
Yeah, that's a beautiful picture, boy. That's beautiful.
And that one there, you can blow these pictures up. You know, you can blow them up. The quality is. I put a lot of effort in these things. Like I say, that's 2 nights. It took me 2 nights to gather enough data to get this. So, yeah.
That's a beautiful piece of work, for real. One of my favorites in the catalog.
Appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that. But
Definitely.
that's hydrogen gas that's being ionized by heat at different levels. You know what I'm saying? And we know and understand that through spectroscopy.
Correct.
Yeah,
Bobby
that's
Finger.
fire. No, that's fire. From that first shot to the catalog to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll never close the gap, yo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an ignorant statement to say that, you know, we not science advocates, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the work everybody do help create our internet signature, you know what I'm saying, on what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Appreciate that, Miss Tiffany, and peace to you. Peace to you. Peace to you, Spin Barrel. Appreciate you so much.
Oh, Miss Tiffany, the lady killer,
The lady killer,
the Black Widow.
always putting in that work.
Yeah, boy.
I appreciate them. I appreciate my sisters. I really do. I appreciate y'all, man, because y'all keep a brother straight. I ain't gonna even joke with you. And man, y'all keep me in line. So yeah.
They don't play with us. They don't play with us.
But yeah, it done got serious over here, man. I'm full speed, head first. I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna get this thing going. Well, we got it going, but it's just gonna get better and better because I'm learning more and more about my equipment, about the processing. I'm learning more every day. You know, like they say, practice makes perfect. So.
Oh yeah, yo, you getting it? Hold on. Yeah, Juju, I want you to read this before y'all get into y'all class. I know y'all about to get into y'all mode, y'all. I want you to read this about the group, y'all. I think it's important, y'all. Right here. Go ahead. Can you see it, Juju?
Can y'all see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the PseudoKillas can
ask
be.
The question. You gotta read the question. You didn't read the question.
Oh, sorry. Are the PseudoKillas science advocates?
Oh man,
I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Yes.
Read it. It can't read. Then it ain't me.
Oh boy, are the PseudoKillas science advocates? Yes, the PseudoKillas can be viewed as science advocates, particularly in the context of their mission to challenge and debunk pseudoscientific and pseudo-historical claims by prioritizing evidence-based research and academic rigor. They contribute to promoting critical thinking and a scientific approach to understanding African history, culture, and religion. Their focus on debunking misinformation and advocating for accurate scholarship reflects core principles of science advocacy.
Yeah. You want to know how to join the PseudoKillas?
How to join PseudoKillas? Joining the PseudoKillas may not follow a formal membership process like traditional organizations, as they seem to function more as a collective or a movement with shared values. However, you can engage with them and their community in several ways: social media and online communities. Follow key figures like Brother Ankh and other associated members on social media platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, engage with their content, participate in discussions, and contribute to conversations that align with the group's focus on evidence-based research and debunking pseudoscience. Look for online groups or forums related to real Black atheism or pseudo-killers where you can where you can connect with like-minded individuals. Engage with their content, watch their videos, read their articles, and participate in any live streams or events they host. Active engagement in these discussions is a way to become part of the community. Share their content and help spread the message of critical thinking and evidence-based scholarship. Contribute to the cause. If you have skills in research, writing, or public speaking, you can contribute by creating content that supports the group's mission. This could involve writing articles, making videos, or participating in debates to counteract misinformation. Volunteer to help with any projects or initiative they are involved in, especially those related to education and advocacy. Network with members. Attend events, seminars, or conferences where members of the pseudokillers might be present. Building relationships with other members can help integrate you into the community. Ultimately, becoming a part of the pseudokillers is more about aligning with their views and contributing to their mission of promoting science, critical thinking, and accurate historical knowledge than it is about formal membership.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
That's our internet signature right there, yo.
Yeah, that's great. Great job.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Big up to all the members. Big up to the pseudo-killer army. We supported by a damn army.
Fact.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
come on, yo.
Facts,
Come on, man.
A well-dedicated army too, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Ain't no boy. Shoot. Sniff them, and we can sniff out the bad apples real quick, boy.
Come in acting like
boy, we're gonna sniff you out. You is not gonna be happy. You know, he's not gonna be happy.
Oh man, no sir, boy.
No sir, no.
Got a filtering system. Got a filtering system.
Definitely. You got anything else you want to share, Bobby?
No, I just wanted to, I wanted to, just big up the whole unit, man. It's a unit here, man. No one's stronger than the other. We all rely on each other.
Facts.
People always try to pit us against each other, right? By trying to make me, the God. You know what I'm saying? Like the bullshit. That's the bullshit. In reality, yo, I ain't, no one is stronger than the weakest link, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all got our strong areas and our weak areas. I just been lucky enough to just, dive out the window first in a wild ass environment, yo. And y'all just been crazy enough to dive through in the same goddamn environment. That's the difference. I went first, and y'all was crazy enough to follow behind after all the distress and foolery and misinformation based around the shit I was doing. Yo, y'all just was wild.
Well, the love for the one that wanted outweighs the foolery from the thousands that don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I approach it now. I'm not gonna not do it because I got an idiot over there. And when I say an idiot, that's somebody who not trying to learn. They trying to keep everybody else from learning. We got a lot of that. We got a lot of that. Peace to you, Gideon. Appreciate you showing up, fam. Appreciate you.
Killer army.
But we got a lot of that, dog. People trying to, distract others who actually looking for something. So yeah, that's why I dove through, and I'm gonna continue following you, dog. Through that window. Because
somebody tried to lie too and talk about how you got. Somebody tried to get credit for you doing doing your own due diligence, yo. What was, yo? That's bull crap right there, yo.
That's crazy,
man. Yo, like any, I mean, just try to steal credit for something you did.
Yeah, that's
You
why.
have enough valor to figure out this nigga ain't crazy like they all saying.
It's wild as hell, dog.
See,
Yeah. Mhm.
But,
credit and everything.
That's
but
great.
we all know what it is, man. You know, I say it all the time, and I ain't gonna never stop saying it, bro. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can actually say you was the catalyst for getting me to where I'm at now. You know, I done said this 1,000 times, and I said 1,000 more. When I first talked to you, dog, I had no interest in taking no pictures. I was just, for me, it was visual was enough. You know, I was amazed with that. But when we got to talking and come up with this catalog, that just took my whole frame of mind to another level, dog. So I appreciate you for that, bro. And making me a member of this awesome team. You know, I appreciate you for that.
That.
They trying to get us a little signature on the show too, on the internet. So we got to keep how your thumbnails and stuff. How's that underneath of that, Juju? We gotta make sure that's all up there, yo.
What do you mean?
You know, to make sure the Galaxy and Beyond show get promoted and get it and catch a serious signature on here, we gotta.
Why don't you look up good juju, bad juju on the PseudoKillas on ChatGPT? Just see what it says.
What you want me to put in there?
See what good juju, bad juju of the PseudoKillas. See what it says.
Crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, how many shows you? Good juju, bad juju. You gotta do it though.
What?
You probably gotta do like 50 videos.
You got enough.
Good juju, bad juju.
Of the PseudoKillas, boy. No, I mean,
Let's see where we at.
Maybe not. Last time I checked it was good. Don't misspell my name.
What? Good juju, J-U, right?
Yeah. I'm messing with you.
I'm saying, right? No, it's talking about is a concept. Good juju. Critical thinking, evidence-based practices, ideas. What? How do you put that? Person, hold on.
You supposed to do who is good juju, bad juju of the PseudoKillas. Follow directions.
They was like, yo, they made up some shit.
It's not made up. I already checked it.
Look at you cheating. You ain't supposed to already check it.
I mean,
you was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I can. Shoot.
Remember you updated.
I been did it.
I ain't. Well, which one you got? The one I'm saying, it says seems to be a representative. It seems to represent what? Thematic element within the PseudoKillas community, rather than a specific individual. No, it's just no.
You ain't even put it in right.
I did. I said, who is good juju, bad juju of the
PseudoKillas?
Of the PseudoKillas. I put that in there. Did I spell it right? J-U-J-U? What yours say? Pull it up. My system seems to be enamored with the PseudoKillas.
You slow.
What you put in there? My mom was like, she seems to be crazy. She cuts you out in 2 minutes flat, yo. That's what it said. I ain't want to read it to everybody, yo. I'm trying to be nice. Don't push me.
Oh my God.
Don't push me. All right. It had something to do with cussed out. Wild, way, it say way wilder than Brother Unc. I didn't want to read that, Juju.
Goodbye.
I do.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.
Don't do it to him, Miss Juju. Don't do it to him.
I'm trying to say something. They say attacks anything moving. There seems to be attacking Anthony and anybody. She said she has no friends in the outskirts. She said she chased niggas out the country. This frauds. has a sixth sense of catching the frauds before they unravel themselves.
Run them off the block. Huh?
That's funny.
When they look like they just standing there, she realized that they actually have drugs on them without even checking them. You, get out. That's the name. Good juju, bad juju. I didn't want to read all that.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You forced me to do it. ChatGPT says there's no scientific method to that. We don't know how she does it. She's FBI, Female Bureau of Investigation.
Oh my God.
FBI, Female Bureau of Investigation.
5-0.
Here, bro.
Oh man, enough of that.
This guy here.
No longer I'm done with ChatGPT for the night. It's scary.
All right. I'm gonna get it together though. It's gonna yeah, boy.
All right, man. We'll be our guys behind schedule. Boy.
Did you?
Guys behind schedule.
Oh boy. Let me know when you finish though.
I'm done, yo. I done went long on my show. You know what I mean? Then come on here and act the fool.
You gonna make reschedule the show and the part. Okay, the real show, man. This is the I'm gonna have to change the title, the Shenanigans Show. This is the Shenanigans Show.
That's funny, yo.
Hey, it's all good though, fam. It's all good.
We gotta come back with a part 2. We'll come back with a part 2. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, but let me see. Man, look, we got the best show in the house, yo. Trust me.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, yo. Where we at, yo? I remember we got damn near 30 people in the building, yo.
Yeah.
30, 40 people. Yeah, yo. We remember we had
always
3.
Come when you come, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing like a good 20 solid every show.
No, I seen y'all better than I'll be doing good. Yo, where Wisham coming at?
I'm saying like
man at? What's his name? Where Wisham coming?
Eric.
No.
Ronald Birkin.
No, with the wild ass icon. They got the icon like the Joker man or something. Wisham coming? You talking about
Anonymous Cream?
Yeah, where you at? Oh man.
Yo.
Anonymous, where you at, Anonymous?
Cream always he'll pop up.
He usually pop up, but sometimes I do be telling him to. Let me see. Let me find him. Let me find him. Let me find Preem.
And I'm gonna reach out to Dr. Farrar. I was supposed to do it last week, man. We had so much going on. Hey, little man got out the hospital today, dog.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah, we been 7 weeks, man. He finally got out of there today. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Dr. Farrar. Probably tomorrow. I keep getting thrown off with that because he 5 hours behind Central Time. So you know, I had to be careful when I hit him because if I hit him too early, it'll be middle of the night for him. You know. So.
Yeah, ain't no mess it up like that, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him, see if he can talk to us about that general relativity and that CMB.
Oh, that would be hot.
Yeah, we supposed to get that to going because we was hearing some things.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we got.
Where the hell LB at? Where is she at?
LB, I think might be teaching. Maybe she busy. She been busy lately. It's all good though.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
And I want to say big ups to Odio. Odio always shout me out, you know. He actually let me know that he used our show as motivation for his lesson plans for his class. Right. So that's pretty deep. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, big ups to you, Odio. We gotta give him some material. I'm in here joking, messing up the show.
What you say?
My fault. I said we gotta give him some material for the night because I'm over here messing up the show. My fault.
Okay, fine then. Don't say a word. Here's the show, y'all. Spectroscopy. Let me see.
You made that was nice.
Thank you. You know, I never have a direction, but I think I'm going to start here, and then I'll probably reiterate some stuff after this. Okay.
Images like these are translated for our eyes, and it's because our eyes only can perceive a small region of all the frequencies of light.
Astrophysics is much more than just capturing different wavelengths of light. Many objects or phenomenon are simply too far away to directly image. A lot of data comes from pixel-sized point sources, and those points provide astrophysicists with a powerful window into what makes up the universe.
Even now, most of what scientists learn about the cosmos comes from studying light. Astronomers can work out distances, speeds, sizes, temperatures, and the composition of elements because matter behaves in predictable and consistent ways. They do this by literally prying these photons apart. This is spectroscopy. Explained. Spectroscopy is a study of how matter interacts with light. And it all began with a prism, like this one. Light entering one side of the prism bends or refracts as it passes through the triangle shape and exits out the other side. All of the wavelengths enter together, but they exit as a rainbow-like spread of colors. What's happening is that the shorter, more energetic wavelengths, like blue and violet, bend a little more than the longer, lower energy light, like red and orange. Because they bend at slightly different angles, the wavelengths separate, fanning out into a band of colors. NASA has a whole fleet of telescopes that can split and study a wide range of light on the electromagnetic spectrum, not just the light that our eyes can detect. So Hubble can detect through the visible spectrum, but also a bit into the infrared and the ultraviolet. Webb is just infrared and can look at the light that is emitted from billions of years ago. And of course, the images from Webb are really spectacular, but this is what flutters the hearts of scientists. This spectrum shows the light that penetrated the atmosphere of a planet called WASP 96b. The light being measured comes from the planet's host star, some of which skims through the atmosphere.
Humans are a long way from directly imaging exoplanets, so telescopes like Webb will use spectroscopy to find those chemicals that could support life in their atmospheres. Which is why Webb's first spectra is so amazing.
You're actually seeing bumps and
So I'm going to stop it there. Of course, I shared this video in the description for you all. So you can see the rest. I might play a little bit more later, but I wanted to get into some of the lesson concerning what she said about spectroscopy. The reason why I did it as the evolution of is because, oh wow, oh man, dang, that's wild. Is because it really has revolutionized what we call astrophysics today in a real way. And I'm going to tell you how really quick. Darn, it's not there. So I have to go somewhere else. Sorry. So, and you're pretty much going to find this in any documentation about spectroscopy. So sorry. I don't remember this stuff like that. I mean, I'm not going to even sit here and lie, but you'll get the gist of it. So let me show you this. We're going to start here. This may not look like much, but there's different spectral lines And this is the continuous spectral line. This way you start with all these different colors represent different elements. The reason why spectroscopy is important because you can gain so much data from about every celestial object in the known universe by this method. As long as it's emitting light, and pretty much everything. Like, I was shocked. Asteroids, they emit light, and different things like that. So, am I sharing that screen?
No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Dang, I knew something was weird. Okay, hold on. Let me share this for you. There you go. Sorry, this is what I was talking about. This is a continuous spectrum, right? I'll go over real quick. All the colors represent different elements. But after I give you the gist on what spectroscopy is, I basically wanted to tell you how it's revolutionized astrophysics. Like I said, mostly any object can be tested with this science. Spectroscopy is the science. Spectrometer is how they say is what you do within the science to test, and a spectrograph is the tool that you use to test. Okay, and we have different instruments that some on the ground, some are in space because there are certain elements that you have to be in space or closer to actually get a sample from. So we have that.
Yeah, the Earth's the Earth's atmosphere makes it pretty tough. So that's why the ground-based telescopes are getting bigger, or either they're putting them out in space to try to deal with the Earth's atmosphere. But they figured that part out.
Right. So spectroscopy has indeed revolutionized astrophysics. It has been one of the most powerful tools in the field, fundamentally transforming our understanding of the universe. By composition of stars and galaxies. Before spectroscopy, the composition of stars were largely unknown. I think we did a whole show on showing you how do you classify stars. A lot of that information comes from the science of spectroscopy.
Yep.
Which is fascinating, right?
It's amazing.
It is.
So the amount of information we get from this aspect of science.
Aspect of science. Yeah. So spectroscopy allows scientists to analyze the light emitted or absorbed by celestial objects, revealing the elements present in them. This has led to the discovery that stars are primarily composed of hydrogen and helium and trace amounts of other elements. Determining velocities. This is another one. I'm going to show you a diagram. Spectroscopy enables the measurement of the Doppler shift. Let me stop right there. Before we go to the Doppler shift, so we show you the continuous. There's three spectrals. You got continuous. I believe this one is emission lines, and this one is absorption.
Yeah.
So I'll go back. So this is a spectral line. And once you get the light emission, it's going to look like this. And then they use this data to test for different elements. And you're able to test this in different spectras of light. Before I go too far, though, those are the spectral lines. Let me get you to the dots. Is still sharing? I don't know why it's my whole screen like that. Oh, I changed it. Let me get you to the Doppler shift, a demonstration. I think I've done this one before for you all. I added a lot of stuff that might be a little overboard, but still useful. So look at everything. I did add a lot of, how should you say, a lot of interactive stuff.
And yeah, Zane, they kind of like we got both of them.
What?
That question Zane put first, it was redshift. Now there's a Doppler shift. Yeah.
Right. So
They're basically the same thing, though.
they are the
It's just
same.
one is light and the other is sound, but the effect is the same.
Correct. So this is an example of that. It says redshift, but this also works for sound, right?
Yeah.
And I've showed this simulation before, so those who've been around, you've seen this. But so we know that this shows redshift or blue shift, or they call it the Doppler effect also, but it's with light. And so when it's blue, the object is moving towards you. When it's red, the object is moving away from you. It also measures, the wavelength of light, right? If the wavelength is blue, then it's a shorter wavelength of light. Purple is going into the red, so the wavelength of light is getting longer, right? And then the red, which is you're now in the red shift, that's very far and distant objects. So,
and if you look at those wavelengths, the frequencies there, the blue is more intense.
Correct.
So it's gonna be
closer together.
Yeah, it's closer to you, so the light is more like compressed. You know what I'm saying? And it's more intense. The further it shifts away from you, it turns red, so that light is being stretched. And that's what they call shifting to the red. That's actually what it's doing. So they call it red shift.
Shift to the red.
If the redder it is, the further away it is from you when you're dealing with red shift. But when you're dealing with spectroscopy, that's a little different.
Right. So the thing about spectroscopy, it deals in ultraviolet. It deals with X-ray, infrared, visible, ultraviolet. You pretty much can study across any spectrum.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah. The whole spectrum of light, right? So, but this was a good, I'll say, interactive engagement. And you all do have this link for its redshift animations, but it also describes the Doppler effect for both waves and sound. I just wanted to show you that. So I'll continue. I did have this on my computer, but Jesus, I don't know how I lost that. So that was a Doppler shift, which indicates whether an object is moving forward or away. This is what I just demonstrated. This has been crucial in understanding the expansion of the universe, leading to the formation of Hubble's law. So, this science is so groundbreaking that, we're making new laws in astrophysics because of the findings.
It all has to do with what the young lady said on the video in the very beginning. If y'all was paying attention, she said matter behaves in different ways under different situations.
Correct.
And they pretty much got that down to, a perfect science. So understanding how matter acts and, how it behaves in certain situations, we can get a great understanding of what's happening when that matter, is doing what it's doing through spectroscopy. You know what I'm saying? And the electromagnetic spectrum is deep. It's a very, very deep subject. But if you just understand going from blue to red, the intensity is higher going to lower. And then you get to learning, okay, the blue is gamma, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to red. I want to say it's either microwave or radio waves are the weakest. I think it's radio waves are the weakest. Then you can understand how.
I think it's radio waves because.
I believe the radio waves are the weakest form of the wavelength or the electromagnetic spectrum. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But in spectroscopy, you can use those colors to get a signature of the material that's involved. So when you take, for instance, okay, look at it this way. Each element has its unique signature, just like every person have a unique fingerprint, and
Right.
it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? Even they can do it in the laboratory or look out into, space at an object, and the results are the same all the time. So knowing that each element has its own signature, when you see that in the one of those spectra, either the continuous, the emission, there's a visual, and I forgot the other one, but the absorption. I'm sorry.
Absorption.
And absorption is the one that's used a lot in astronomy, because those dark lines on an absorption spectra lets you know that this object or this element is absorbing this amount of light at this wavelength.
Mhm.
And you can pinpoint what it is, the temperature, and you can work out the distance. So that's one of the areas that makes spectroscopy so powerful in astronomy and astrophysics, because that light tells you everything about what's emitting it, and even what's in between you and that source of light.
Correct.
Because they can take that
That's the
source of
mystery.
light and analyze what's in between it. If it has an atmosphere or whatever, they can take that source of light as it shines through, break it down, and let you know what's in that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very powerful aspect of science, of astrophysics and astronomy. And they use it in other sciences too, biology,
Oh, they do. They
chemistry.
use it in almost every field. It's a lot of fields that they use spectroscopy. So when you're looking it up, you have to make sure you put spectroscopy, astrophysics, because you're just it's gonna go deep.
It's one of them things like that.
Not a rabbit hole, but it goes deep. It's very complex.
It's one of them things like the periodic chart, Miss Juju. It travels over different aspects and areas of science, but it never changes. You don't have to change anything on it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same process, but it can travel. You know what I'm saying? That's good science.
Did we say element chart?
Yes, so we're not bringing that up. So, redshift in the expanding universe. By analyzing the redshift, the galaxies, astronomers have been able to determine that the universe is expanding. This discovery was a cornerstone of the Big Bang Theory. Again, this is what spectroscopy is doing. A stellar and galactic evolution. Spectroscopy allows scientists to study the life cycle of stars. Yes, so from their formation in nebulae to their deaths as white dwarfs, neutron stars, or black holes, it also provides insight into the formation and evolution of galaxies. Man, just imagine if we didn't have spectroscopy. You'll have to take all that away. We'll have a whole bunch of predictions and hypotheses. You feel me? Whereas now we have a lot of proof. We have a lot of proof.
They'll be telling you that Methuselah is the oldest star.
They'll be telling you that for real. Exoplanet detection. So spectroscopy has been instrumental in detecting exoplanets by analyzing the lights from a star as a planet passes in front of it. That's how they've actually found a lot of planets. That's how, that's helping them to detect habitable planets. You feel me? And things like that, based on some of the elements. I think one of our first shows we discussed, what is it, KB12? I don't want to mess it up. Remember that one planet that had
the atmosphere that had the was it water in the atmosphere?
It wasn't water, it was some type of a molecule
that life produces.
Life creation.
Yeah.
Right. that produces life. So that was in there. So the spectroscopy helps to detect those things. So by analyzing the light of star as a planet through, the scientists can detect planet's atmosphere and even determine its composition. Understanding the interstellar medium, spectroscopy helps in studying the gas and dust between stars. This was Anthony was telling y'all, known as the interstellar medium. This in turn provides insight in the process of star formation and the chemical evolution of galaxies. So spectroscopy is a big deal. It goes deep. I think, we can call this like the introduction show to spectroscopy. We can get into a little deeper. But there's one more thing I wanted to explain about when we say all visible light forms. Yeah, boy. Okay, let me use this source. I did use a drop also in the description. You also have NASA Space Place. That's a children's site. But it's for adults too. I use that a lot because if I'm having a hard time comprehending and understanding something, I'm gonna go to Space Place because it'll break it down, and then I can build up. I'm just telling you how it is for real. This is a star spectroscope at the Lick Observatory. This is 1898, y'all. That looks like an impressive piece of work, though. The Lick Observatory, it is still up and running. Of course, it has evolved, but the Lick Observatory is still there. Spectroscopy is everywhere now. It's just not on the Lick Observatory. Every observatory, whether it's in space or on the ground, if they're building it now, it probably has a spectrometer or some type of tool.
Yeah, it has become standard equipment.
It has become standard equipment.
All the telescopes that we talk about, they all have them.
Correct.
So which are the major ones? I mean, we hadn't touched on all of them, but
no, but we touched on them, some good ones.
And they're all the different types of telescopes. They all got us, like Webb is infrared. It has a spectrograph on it. Hubble has one, but it's visible. It looks invisible light. Hubble used mirrors, but it has one. So Chandra had one. I mean, all of them have one. So whatever they're focusing on, they can analyze it in real time.
Correct. After I give you this piece, I want to know if you want to go ahead and explain the charts. But so I kind of started backwards, just giving you how it revolutionized the field of astrophysics. So I'm gonna give you a piece on what it is. Anthony broke it down, but I'm going to name off all the different spectras of light that it works in. So I think this is pretty amazing. So this is a great piece. You can't go wrong with Wiki. I'm telling you. I don't know why people always try to throw it away. Wiki is very good. We know this because we've done a show to talk about the validity, and we know that in the test for validity, medical science and things like that were at the top. Plus they use references, so please don't hesitate to start at Wiki. Okay. So here it is, astronomical spectroscopy. Remember, I told y'all gonna have to put astrophysics, astronomical in the front behind it or something, so you'll get what we're talking about, because spectroscopy has a whole nother range of things and complex things it can do in other fields. I'm just gonna let you know that. So astronomical spectroscopy is the study of astronomy using the technique of spectroscopy to measure the spectrum of electromagnetic radiation, including visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray, infrared, radio waves that radiate from stars and other celestial objects. It's 5. A stellar spectrum can reveal many properties of stars, such as their chemical composition, temperature, density, mass, distance, and luminosity. I think we did that in the show where we studied the characteristics of stars.
Yeah.
So without spectroscopy, that would still be
A
guessing.
mystery. Yeah.
Yeah, remember we talked about luminosity. They used to do that by eye. We know dang well they was messing it up. I mean, what they call it, real luminosity, there's a term for it. Where they give that technique, but do they necessarily use that? No, they don't.
Hey, Juju, I know you're trying to cover my face up with the thing on purpose.
There you go.
It's okay, Juju. You find a way to get me back every time. That's okay.
I'm
I'm just here to crack the jokes and listen to the TV.
Bad Juju, because I ain't know nothing about it.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, spectroscopy can show the velocity of motion towards or away from the observer by measuring the Doppler shift. The Doppler shift is also the Doppler effect. So don't jump out the window. It's the same thing, okay? Spectroscopy is also used to study the physical properties of many other celestial objects, such as planets, nebulae, galaxies, and active galactic nuclei. Go ahead. You want to say something, Bobby Banger? Go ahead, Bobby.
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
So I'm find space for a joke. I'm a crack it. You can believe that.
I can't. So optical spectroscopy. So physicists have been long looking at the solar spectrum since Isaac Newton. All you got to remember is Joseph von Fraunhofer. Okay.
Yeah.
He was the one that kind of started the whole thing because he used the prism and they figure out some stuff about the prism. You feel me? But I mean, shoot, for the type of instruments that we have, like how I guess that's not realistic to think that you can build a prism big enough. You feel me? That's not a realistic thing. So they had to figure out other ways to do it, and they realized that they can use mirrors to garner the same effect. Did you want to add onto that piece, real? If you want to, Anthony, if not, I'll continue. But
that I just want to say real quick that Fraunhofer, that guy, his name is actually in the spectra, like in the absorption spectra, those dark lines, they call them Fraunhofer lines.
Yeah, right.
So he was deep. He was deep.
Yeah. Radio spectroscopy. Okay, so we're going to probably go back to what things we talked about before. So radio astronomy was founded with the work of Carl Jansky in the early 1930s while working at Bell Labs. That always comes up, right? He built a radio antenna to look at potential sources of interference for transatlantic radio transmissions. When I'm studying this, I found out so much. I found out how they used to transmit radio waves and different things like that. The Navy used to do it, and then the railroad did it another way. It's a lot, but spectroscopy had something to do with all of that.
And it led to the CMB, the discovery of the CMB.
It did. But one of the sources of the noise discovered came not from Earth, but from the center of the Milky Way in the constellation Sagittarius. In 1942, JSU captured the sun's radio frequency using military radar receivers. Radio spectroscopy started with the discovery of a 21 centimeter, HI line in 1951. So that's radio spectroscopy. You also have radio interferometry, which deals with spectroscopy still. You have X-ray spectroscopy, and I feel like maybe we'll do another show and go deep into these. But also I spoke about the chemical properties of stars, and Newton's prism, splitting white light into a spectral color. And then you got Fraunhofer's High quality prisms allow scientists to see the dark lines of unknown origin. So this is the beginning. And we showed those lines, but I'll show them again just so you all. Oh, I'll come back to that. So this is what they were talking about with the dark lines, emission lines. Those are elements.
Yeah.
These are the dark lines they're talking about.
And see, each chemical on the has a unique signature. So those lines would be in different spots, those dark lines.
Correct.
But it's consistent no matter where they do it at. If they do it in a lab or if they do it actually, with an object in space. If it's hydrogen, it has a unique signature. Carbon, oxygen, they all have a unique signature. And those dark lines let you know at what frequency this element is being fully absorbed. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they can tell the composition, and then they can calculate the brightness or the absolute luminosity, or they can, distance. They can do all that based off of understanding those chemical footprints.
Correct. And before we go any further, I feel like we don't really do the scientist thing anymore, but I think you all should know him. Shoot. This is Doppler. This is the guy that came up with the Doppler effect. Okay. And his name is Christian Doppler. He lived from 1803 to 1853. He was an Austrian mathematician and physicist.
You sure?
Huh?
Like Jack the Ripper.
I know he looked very stoic in this mofo.
Yeah, are you sure?
I'm thinking he got some swag though. Look at the little thing around the handkerchief around his neck. You know, that's a starched white shirt he got right there in the middle, right?
Run.
With that wool coat, and he got a vest. Nah,
I'm thinking run.
Money. He's giving that moolah.
Run.
That cheddar.
I'm not thinking science. I'm thinking run.
Nah.
Once again, I'm not thinking science. I'm thinking run.
Nah, he's giving. He get all the ladies back in the 1800s. That's
what he the guy. Oh man, yeah.
Man, that's what he is giving.
Really?
Yes. Look at his clothes.
He would have got you.
Look at his clothes, bro. Is anybody looking at his clothes? Look at that. Look at that handkerchief. The white shirt, he got the vest and the coat, like he is layered up. What are you talking about?
He's covering the scars on his neck, Juju.
Hairdo?
He's covering the scars on his neck.
Look, he's looking at you right now. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know. Like, man, bro, he will get with you.
I tried to help you out.
I'm just saying. He looked like this guy right here. Oh my God.
Help you out, yo.
Okay, bye.
He just need to smile a little bit. If he smiles a little,
maybe. But let me get back to
Let
me get back to the Doppler.
Like he at the picnic. You know what they say about the picnics back then.
Anyway, regardless of the frequency of a source of electromagnetic waves, they are subject to the Doppler effect. And we showed you the Doppler effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
We showed you how, the waves of light or sound, when something's farther away, they stretch out. When an object is closer, we're going to use Earth to Earth, then the waves get shorter. As they stretch out and the object is far, it goes into this, it shifts to red. I like how you said that. So yeah, this is Doppler. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait.
So you got
this is the same thing I just showed with the
Jack the Ripper, yo, you tripping.
but here's a little diagram for y'all,
Yeah.
It's showing literally the same thing, the red shift and the blue shift, or the Doppler effect. Or whatnot. You're wild, Bobby Binger. But yeah, I forgot.
And
I
that's
need sure.
that's how they know that Andromeda and the Milky Way are heading towards each other, because
Correct.
Andromeda's light is shifted to the blue. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they know that everything is moving. You know what I'm saying? We're actually going towards each other. So if somebody was in Andromeda looking at our spectra of the Milky Way, it would be shifting blue. You know what I'm saying? Because we're headed for a collision. But there's a lot of other galaxies. Most other galaxies are stretching to the red. So, and that's what Hubble used to really get down to the fact that the universe is expanding.
Man, Pierre, that comment was comedy gold, boy. Wow. Do you want to go ahead and go ahead through these graphs you got and explain real quick? Y'all are funny. Y'all are unrelenting in the chat. Like that.
Supposed to be.
Jesus, he looked like a ghost. He
Not the
vampire
ghost.
pale. I mean, it's a black and white photo. Okay, whatever. I ain't never got though, so I'm just
saying it was gothic, yo. You
I
know
ain't never
gothic.
got.
Yo, he invented the gothic dress, yo.
I'm saying that his fit was tight though.
Man, you tripping.
His fit was tight. I'm telling you. If I get a fashion designer export for 1800s, they're gonna tell me, yeah, you was right. That fit was on point.
They're gonna say, yo, he had said that they looked at him. He was.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, he like he lived in the castle. I know he got that moolah. That
Dracula.
He's like, what? Oh,
Dracula.
He's from Austria, not Romania, though. You got to keep the stories right. Dracula is from Romania, y'all. Yeah, I used to be a Dracula.
Think he ain't drive? You think that man ain't drive the way he was at from there, Juju?
Dracula movie on the planet, and I'm telling you, there's nothing you can tell me about Dracula that I don't know about. I'm just saying.
You ain't know he had a car, Juju, and he drove over there?
Yeah.
You missed that part of the movie?
Man, go on about yourself.
Yeah, Dracula can move around because he can fly as a bat.
Go about yourself. Y'all are stupid in the chat. I cannot. Oh boy, that's so funny. Dang. Go ahead. You want to explain this chart?
Okay. Well, this one here is just kind of like a overview of the different types of. If you look down there at the bottom, this is more like a graph. How they use spectroscopy and make a graph out of it to determine the brightness and the wavelengths. And if you look down at the bottom, this is a screenshot, but if you actually use that video look at that video Miss Juju played earlier, it goes through the different types of view that you would get. At the bottom there, you see his naked eye, telescope view, the graph, all that stuff.
Spectrum graph.
Can you go to the next one, Miss Juju?
The next one.
The emission spectrum. Okay, this is what an emission spectrum would look like. And what the emission spectrum is basically you're looking at an object and you're analyzing the light directly from that object. So if you're looking at a star, take for instance the sun. You get the spectra from the sun. You're gaining information by what the sun is emitting, the light that the sun is emitting, or the energy that's being emitted from the sun. That would be an emission spectrum. Now, when you go to the what we got next? Is it the continuous? Let's see.
I did it in order.
Yeah, the continuous. That is more or less, the spectrum is even in brightness. You can't really tell. Well, you can tell, but there are no missing colors in the continuous spectrum. There's nothing to divide it. There are no Fraunhofer. Now that word trips me up, but the lines,
I know I have to pause every time I say his name. That dude he was talking about with the prisms, okay?
Yeah, that one that get me. That name
I
that
have to
get
look at it. I cannot remember that name, but
but that continuous, like I said, there's no if you look at it, you can see how the wavelength travels through the spectrum, but there's no cutoffs, there's no lines in it. Now the absorption spectra, that one there is one of the main ones, like the emissions, but the absorption is really deep, because that one there is how the one that they use to detect exoplanets and stuff like that. That's when you have light from an object passing through an object that's in between us, and you can analyze that atmosphere. Or when you're looking at, they use absorption spectra to classify stars, the if it's in the main sequence phase or if it's in the giant phase. They can tell by the density or the darkening of those, the Fraunhofer those lines. The darker they are, the more dense the object is that's emitting them. And the lighter they are, it's like the star is in its giant phase. It's puffy. You know what I'm saying? So the material, it's loosely packed, so the light is able to escape. But in a main sequence star, the material is more densely packed because you still got gravity affecting that star. It's in the main sequence. So that's how they can, when they do the spectra, they get darker lines. And that's because the star's atmosphere is densely packed and there's less light able to escape at a certain wavelength. Because like we said earlier, matter behaves differently at different wavelengths or depending on how much energy it's being interacting with. So understanding that helps us understand these phases of the stars using that spectrograph in those dark lines, those Fraunhofer lines. So those are the main spectrum that are used in this field of science.
Oh, I wasn't even showing it.
And that's how, we get an understanding of what's going on out in the universe, what's the chemical makeup of these objects. Like I said, and you can also use that to get an understanding of what's in between you and that object that you're observing. If it's a cloud of gas, if it's an exoplanet, or if it's, another star, or even black holes. You can tell that light, where it's coming from, the distance, how it's traveling. You can get all that information from reading those spectra.
Yeah, you got to tell me I wasn't even showing the absorption. I'm looking at it, but I ain't shared the screen.
Oh, you ain't? No, because I was.
That's right. I can see it. And I was like, dang, I ain't even showing it. Yeah, boy. Because I had to do that. I had to do it a little differently. And then I thought the downloads would be easier, but maybe not. Maybe it's just easier to do it by the email. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the class. You feel me? I don't think we want to go in any deeper because then we'll be here all night. But if we do a part 2, we'll go in a little deeper for sure. Maybe revisit some things we spoke here. Maybe do a little pop quiz. But yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, we can definitely dive deeper into it.
Shenanigans only went for an hour and a half, but it's all good. Love you. Yeah, boy, but it's about to be that 12:30 time.
Damn, it's that late? Oh,
yeah.
Ooh.
12:30. It was fun though.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so
Entertaining and informative.
You wouldn't let me get my jokes off. You talk through my jokes. When I'm cracking a joke about the Count Dracula you had on there, let me try. Count Dracula, I come to bite your neck.
that's my mama's favorite. Well, that was my favorite blaxploitation movie. Count Dracula.
Black-
Y'all know about
Black-
that. Friday Foster, Coffee,
Mm.
I like Superfly.
Bucktown. Huh?
I like Superfly.
Everybody know them, but they don't know the real ones. Yeah,
I like the new. You see the new Superfly. I like the new Superfly.
yeah, it was cute.
It was pretty good.
It was
Yeah.
cute.
Fly. It was fly.
It was, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Mhm.
Yeah, boy.
Appreciate the show tonight, y'all. And
Yeah, it was love something. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
something. You know, if y'all got any questions or comments or suggestions, like after the show end, it's this thing called like where you leave the comments. Yeah, y'all put all that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
And don't forget for next week, y'all have your astronomy app downloaded. We're gonna get in, so y'all can follow me with that space forecast.
Yeah, like so you have Solarium though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's free. They have a free version.
Solarium.
They do have a free version and a paid version, but that's the best $20 I ever spent in my life. And it's a one-time fee, $20 fee. But that's the best.
Send that link, yo. Send that link. You're
Gotta
playing.
get that Solarium.
You're playing. You're trying to stay ahead of us. Sending the link.
Hey,
gotta get that Solarium.
It's been now.
We'll go hook y'all up. We'll have a link next week for the audience.
What kind of forecast?
The Discord
Space
members will get it.
It ain't raining in outer space. It don't rain in space.
That ain't what forecast mean, though.
Ain't no hurricanes in space.
Yes, it is. There's billions of them out there. Look at them galaxies. Tell me they don't look like a hurricane.
Oh man,
just went pseudo on you, dog.
That's funny.
Them hurricanes out there. Tell me that ain't no hurricane. Look just like one.
Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Wow.
But yeah, man, we just talking about what you can see, what you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. With the naked eye.
Man. Big up to the show, man. Big up to the Space Age Astronomy Club, man. Big up to Anthony Bowman, Space Age African. Big up to Good Juju, Bad Juju, man. Big up for the teachings, man. Y'all bored tonight, man. I appreciate you, man. Even though I can't pronounce it because of the tongue twizzler, I refuse to embarrass myself again tonight. But I appreciate the show, y'all. Y'all got active, man.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Right.
And everybody that tuned in.
Facts. And before we go, just remember we have the show coming up sooner or later.
They got watch out clips, yo. Go watch the clips, yo. Juju clipping them up for real, yo. She real active, man. She on the campaign for real, yo. She on the campaign, yo.
Yeah, she putting on some good work for real.
Make sure y'all catch the interactive brain. Bobby, look at the video. Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all catch the interactive brain show But
I just caught a burning need, an idea. I just seen it. That's a great commercial right there.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put all our shows, right? We need to have and everything we do, we need to pay, just play the shows. You get it so people can know when to tune in.
Mhm.
Each one of our shows.
Correct.
Whether it's on the Community Skeptics, PseudoKillas. Yeah. We got a network over here. It's a business. It's a business.
Yeah. But we would it's a business. We would lollygag with y'all
JuJu.
more.
Business.
Business. This.
Anthony, you want to be part of business?
Nah, I'm good, dog. I'm straight. Well, I'm in. I got my
Just
team.
keep moving. It's a business.
It's our time. We gotta go. We'll see y'all next week. Bobby Banger, you're funny.
Hey, what the motherfucker used to say? He a bad actor, Miss JuJu.
Oh my god.
He a bad actor.
Funny.
We always touch them up, yo.
That's a funny.
You still live?
Oh
Yeah.
Y'all still live. Y'all crazy.
yeah.
We ain't still live, just a little bit. Yeah, because I thought she wanted to get off some more jokes.
No, I'm good.
You good?
Tell some more after you hit the button off.
Okay, well,
the server.
well,
You want to
look,
hear the rest of the
okay.
jokes? Jump in the server.
Bye again, y'all. Okay, one more.